This is Alice Cooper.
And this is Mr. C.
And this is...
Viva Las Vegas. 24 hours from Tulsa.
We find ourselves on the Mexican border. In other words, Cowboy Country. And we're on our way to...
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I felt...
The song El Paso by Marty Robbins is a ballad about a love-struck cowboy.
In Rose's Cantina, music would play.
The song's centred around this place, Rosa's Cantina, and the locals would have you believe that Marty Robbins actually sat in there and penned the song. However, we know different.
Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina, music would play and Felina.
We've discovered something rather strange about this place being the inspiration to Marty Robbins' famous song.
We asked local cowgirl Annabelle to help us explain what it is.
It all comes down to dates. Marty Robbins wrote El Paso in 1957. It was released in 1959. However, Rosa's Cantina didn't open until 1961. So it wasn't Rosa's Cantina that was the inspiration to Marty Robbins' song. It was, in fact, the other way round. Whoops.
We've had dozens of emails asking us why this classic Eagles song isn't on our list. You know the one. In fact, you probably sent us an email about it. Yep, it's this one.
Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
It's because that isn't the title of this 1972 hit, but this is.
Take it easy.
So that's the reason why it's not on our list.
We've got a quick quiz for you. What's the link between this masked lawman, this Swiss crossbowman, and this Avenue G in Lancaster, California? Stay tuned for the answer.
Johnny Yuma was a rebel.
Yuma is officially the sunniest place on the planet. Nowhere has more sunshine than right here.
Johnny Yuma was
The story is that Gordon Lightfoot was on his way back to Phoenix from Flagstaff one night when he passed a sign for the Carefree Highway north of Phoenix, and he thought, that's a good name for a song, and the rest is his story.
Carefree Highway, let me slip away on you.
Well, here we are. Carefree Highway. Alice, are you feeling carefree?
I'm free of all them cares, baby.
Yeah, that doesn't mean hands-free though.
Carefree Highway, let me slip away on you.
Time for a quick cowboy lesson. The most famous gunfight in Western history happened here. Tombstone, Arizona. It took place just outside the OK Corral, involved 8 people, and lasted just 20 seconds. End of cowboy lesson.
There's a town they call Tombstone, where the brave never cry.
This is the world-famous Tombstone, and what's nice about the place is all the locals dress up in character. Howdy, ma'am.
The song Tombstone, the Ballad of Boot Hill by Johnny Cash is about the most famous Western shootout of all.
The gunfight at the OK Corral.
On one side there was the town marshal, Virgil Earp, his brothers Morgan and Wyatt, and a dentist called Doc Holliday. On the other side there were the outlaws, Ike and Billy Clanton and Tom and Frank McClowry. The two sides had been feuding for some time, until finally... After just 20 seconds, it was all over, with both McClowry brothers and Billy Clanton being killed.
This is Boot Hill, where all that lot ended up.
Way up on Boot Hill.
We're on our way to a place called Truth or Consequences in New Mexico. Not to find out about the song, but to find out why the town's called that. Are you gonna tell me the truth or suffer the consequences?
Now you might think this is how the town got its name. However, the truth is far stranger than even this.
In the 1950s, there was a very popular quiz program called This is where it starts to get a bit strange, because the producers said that they would make the program from the first town that renamed itself after the show. The town of Hot Springs, New Mexico was bored with its name and decided to enter. It won the competition and has been named ever since.
Back to our quiz. Remember, what's the link between the crossbow man
The Masked Man.
and this road?
The link is this.
The William Tell Overture. And here is William Tell.
And this is The Lone Ranger, which is a TV program that used the overture in its opening credits.
This is Avenue G, and in 2008 the road was resurfaced by Honda for a commercial. Believe it or not, this road actually hums a tune.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's also William Tell. And as this is a true music road and we're doing a music road trip, we had to do it.
Okay, this is it.
Look out!
Over there!
You know, this blog is getting far too dangerous. We really need to get out of this one.
It's time to saddle up. Gungaloosh.
Gungaloosh.
And that's the end of our show!